Hi, I'm Scott. Welcome to another installment of DFW Games Get to Know 'em video series. The series is aimed at profiling local game developers and publishers in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and just giving you guys some basic information on them. Today we're going to look at a company the fanboy within me just can't wait to cover. We're going to take a look at id Software. id Software is home to over 200 employees as of 2011. Their headquarters location is in Richardson, and their last game released was Rage. Rage was a bit of a disappointment for some id fans that were expecting a revolutionary new title that would take full advantage of the, at the time, new id Tech 5 engine. But it should be known that it was not an all-around terrible game. In fact, it was a solid game with some very unique characters in it. It's not revolutionary by any means, as many were hoping it would be, and certainly it did not live up to id's own standards of what games they usually release are like. But it was not a bad game on the whole. It had some very redeeming qualities. You know, I've really got to give some props to id for being one of the very first game companies in this area, actually. When Apogee Software came here in the 90s, it brought a whole wave of game developers and publishers to the Dallas area, which really made it a hub for gaming in the 90s. It was really a great thing. And on top of that, id has been involved with QuakeCon on a yearly basis. Bethesda, id, and ZeniMax get involved with putting that together, and it's just a great event where a lot of gamers from the Dallas-Fort Worth area and from around the country meet up here, and in a lot of ways it sort of validates the area as a great place for gaming. So good on them for doing that. The sad part about id Software is most of their lead talent from the company's founding has moved out of the area, which, you know, great for them, great for the original guys at id finding success. I'm all for that, but unfortunately that means they took their talents out of the area, and the only exception to that would be John Carmack, who owns Armadillo Aerospace, an aerospace research company in Mesquite. And while the company, he said himself, is in quote hibernation mode, maybe one day we'll see John Carmack orbital space flights going out of Mesquite, and you know, that in itself would be really cool. Not necessarily gaming related, but thought I'd bring it up. Well, anyways, that's all I've got from everyone here at DFW Games, which includes me, myself, and I. Have a great day. If you're interested in seeing more of the Get to Know 'em series or other videos from DFW Games, please don't be afraid to subscribe. Later, everyone.